This is recording.
We're recording a lot.
Let me take care of this. Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Ed. I'm your host, Ed Newhouse. Today we're making a number of things. We're going to start off with a saganaki. Main dish is steak au poivre. For dessert, a creme brulee. And we also have
creamy brules, Ed. Creamy brules. This is America.
And there's also an appetizer.
It's
a side dish that I don't even know about. So welcome to Cooking with Ed. I'm your host, Ed Newhouse.
We'll roll the intro. Can we speak in the hallway?
Why the fuck not? Is this Cooking with Matt or Cooking with Ed? That's what I fucking thought. Well, we have this cheese here sitting in alcohol. Brandy to be precise. Brandy. And so what we're going to do now, take that, we're going to set some flour here. Are we gonna dredge the cheese in the flour? I would just say drag. There's the cheese.
Ed, should we preheat the cast iron skillet first?
That sounds like a good idea. I think we should preheat the cast iron skillet. Good. Which, if you remember your Cooking with Ed canon, always a good idea to make sure you have the fan on.
I don't have a fan.
Open up the window.
Ventilate. Ventilation is key.
Drag the cheese through the flour.
I would like
At least that's what we think it
I would like to note that this smells like the devil.
It really smells like an asshole.
Why don't you tell us some facts about Kasseri cheese?
Kasseri cheese is really expensive. Kasseri is an Italian-French word. Kasseri is a French word derived from Cassini, the star. Remember the star, or the. Anyhow, that's enough about Cassini. I think we're good as Kasseri and Ed. Now.
Get
So,
that. I see. Getting that.
We're getting B-roll.
So how you been?
I've been pretty good.
Let's flip that.
That looks good, if you ask me, but no it did.
Is there enough brandy on it, do you think? Will it burst into flame when we serve it tableside?
Oh,
is my only concern.
Better.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just dump some brandy on.
Okay, well, we can make it.
It will be on fire.
We can make it fire. We can make it fire.
It's a five-sided thing.
Did you just count the sides of the cheese?
Holy shit! It's a weird shape. I think. Look at this. It's starting to get a little gooey, which makes me think it's about done.
I think that's right, Ed. Yeah.
Matt, what do we do with the cheese?
Hey.
What do we do with the cheese?
Plate it.
Guys, we gotta quarter this. Watch.
How many?
Quartering.
Don't do the plate.
Why? Oh, just in my hand?
Yeah.
Why would you not do it on the plate?
Because he just told me not to.
Why would you do it on his table then?
Because if I did it in my hand, I'm gonna cut my hand.
Did you just cut yourself?
Shut up. No. So the next thing we need to do is light this sumbitch on fire. And for that, you need a blowtorch. Gentlemen.
That was very nice. Yeah, turn that off. Alright, here we go.
That's delicious.
Is it? Let's try this.
I have so much brandy. Holy shit.
It gets better.
What do you think, Max?
It is not awful. Did Ben tell you that we got called homosexuals today?
What's going on this side?
We're making steak au poivre. That's the main course.
Say that again?
Can you
Steak au poivre.
Discuss the history of steak au poivre?
Steak au poivre is a French dish.
So, first, what we're gonna watch Ed do is cut these steaks into like medallions.
Can I get like a fork?
And while that's going on,
I'm gonna wash my hands after I'm done with this, just so everybody's aware.
Normally, you would do it before.
You are such a dick.
Ed, nobody watching this right now is thinking to themselves, is he gay or what?
Alright. I think we got medallions now. I gotta wash my hands.
A good segue was now I'm gonna.
I'm handling this again.
Now I'm gonna pound this meat.
I'm not handling anything else before I handle it.
Ed, just cooking with Ed, not cross-contamination with Ed.
You gotta heat up a pan.
Pain in the ass.
Oh my god. Right now we're melting some butter and olive oil over medium heat.
That's what we're gonna do, Ed.
Then we're gonna sear the steaks about 4 to 5 minutes per side. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, next thing, we have to take these peppercorns. These are whole peppercorns. But we need them to be
Take camera shot of those.
whole peppercorns.
There they are.
What we need to do is make these not whole. We need to smash the shit out of them. Kind of. Yeah, the apricot. I think that's good. Take me home to the place. Spray it down?
I would consider.
Matt, like that? Like that?
Yeah. Why are you asking me? You're the chef.
Fair enough. I belong West Virginia.
That was a mistake. About cutting film.
I got it. No, but like, next thing we gotta do is, and we're gonna cook them 4 to 5 minutes on each side. So Matt has already put butter in the pan here.
We got some shots of the butter, Ed.
Yeah. We're using a non-stick pan. Just put them all in?
Just as many as you can get in there, comfortably. That's probably good for now. We can do more in a second.
I'll set these over here. This is our sponsor, Mad Elf Ale. It's beer. It's 11% alcohol by volume.
I'm just saying it makes her hotter. Yeah? Everyone? Okay.
Okay, what we're doing now is we're taking the steaks and we're putting them on the plate. And what we gotta do is we gotta use the pepper and the oil and the butter and everything.
Whatever's left in the pan.
Whatever left in the pan.
The leavings.
We're using that as like, we're gonna make like a roux. It's not a roux because it doesn't have flour.
First we're going to pour excess.
Oh, we gotta pour the excess oils. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
There are not many.
Not many. It's mostly just pepper in there. Yeah, we're good.
But we used a non-stick pan.
Yeah.
Because we wanted it to stick.
Yeah. This is like Ed's learning with Ed. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
So the next thing we're gonna do, Ed, is we're gonna take some brandy.
Brandy.
And we're gonna.
We saw that earlier in this episode.
Seen earlier in the episode, we're gonna deglaze the pan.
Deglaze the pan.
And that involves brandy and
Fire.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I removed the smoke detector from the room.
now we're gonna do this.
Brandy.
Why don't you get your blow torch?
Alright. Turn this left. You gotta light your ish.
You don't need to flick your wrist.
Use the side of your thumb, not the front of your thumb. That smells really bad.
Hold on.
We're all gonna.
Don't move the tip.
Texas.
That's what she said, but different.
Close.
Oh!
Hey, why don't you explain what this is doing?
How do I turn this off? That's on fire.
And we are going to swirl this until.
It's no longer deglazed?
No.
It's on there.
Isn't this cool?
It's better than a lot of things.
It's also worse than a couple.
I spent the whole day with a hat on my head, so my hair looks like shit. And then your hair...
A
ton of hair.
There are literally thousands of hairs.
You know the worst part is I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
Shave your head.
We're adding milk.
Cream.
Cream. Is that the dirty side or the clean side?
We're putting the steaks in the sauce, then we're putting the sauce in the steaks.
Why? These are the steaks.
Cat.
These are the steaks.
Just take
These
a
are
cat.
the steaks.
And let's go to Rupert for some.
Hi, Rupert. Oh, let me explain. What we're doing is we're taking the steaks, which we've already essentially done, and we're putting them in the pan.
What would we do without you, Ed?
You wouldn't have cooking with Ed.
Ed just said he would be okay if we roofied him and just went to town on his unconscious body.
Hey man, that'd be the most ass I've gotten in like 2 years.
Didn't need to know that. Over.
Whoa. Oh, this is 50 Cent. Take me on country roads.
What are we doing now?
He's pouring the leftover sauce over the stuff we've already made.
How drunk would you say you are?
Like on a 1 to 10, I'm at like a 6. This is cooking. This is a cooking with Ed. Not first.
Look at how he holds that fork.
It's a steak à poivre.
And
Eat it. How is it?
It's very good.
I'm gonna lick your hands all day. That's Native American heavy whipping cream. Wonderful. Any shells? Oh, one. Fucking French. Fucking French. Fucking French.
this last night.
Just why the fuck would you do that? That's not
Because I fucking love you.
So what we've got here is creme brulee. It's a dessert. 11% alcohol. And what you gotta do is you gotta put some cane sugar on the top of it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a blowtorch to like glaze the cane sugar, like warm melt it. So Matt is putting the cane sugar on top of the creme brulee.
Good.
Let me fucking talk. So he's putting the cane sugar.
Hey, why don't you tell us about the history of creme brulee?
Creme brulee is a French dish. All of this is French. That's my guess. Creme brulee is a French dish. It originated in France. It's mostly used as a dessert, unless you're really hungry, in which case it's used as a main course. The French love it. The French Canadians hate it, but the French love it. A lot of slavery. Too much slavery.
How many have been killed in historically?
If I had to put a guess on it, I'd say 1,932,646. He is toking it all day, every day.
Don't point that at me. Don't point that at me.
Look at that, it's caramelizing.
More like caramelizing.
His last name is Parmalee, in case you didn't get that joke. Everything in this show can be made with ingredients around the home. This is Cooking with Ed, and I'm lighting shit on fire.
This is the single part of this I was most afraid of.
Oh, great! Say that while I'm holding fire.
Ed, blow out your goddamn...
You're turning it up, you're turning it up.
Ed, blow out your dessert.
Sociables, in case you're feeling pretty sociable. I'm Ed Newhouse, and I'm shit-faced.
I just want to point out that this episode featured a blowtorch.
Yes.
Okay.
And I burned myself, not with the blowtorch, but with the microwave. A blowtorch is safer than a microwave.
If you are cooking with Ed Newhouse.
I just want to be clear that you managed to hurt yourself on the one aspect of this episode that you were familiar with.
That's where I was going with that.
Everything hurts.
Like
I got like a lump. Feel this.
did we just figure out Ed has cancer? Where? Oh, Ed.
There's
Okay, you
weird-
either have a hernia
Been there for
or
a while.
you
You
pulled
should definitely get that checked
Ed,
out.
you got. Is it sore?
No.
Can you feel? Oh, that's not good.
Cancer is a part of this episode. I'm going to be really upset.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be happy at all.
Will that make it better?
He doesn't know yet. There's something that's not supposed to be there. Yeah.
Oh, good. Matt, did you feel a lump?
Feel it, yeah.
Right here.
Just feel it.
No, right here.
Oh, you know what? I think I might have that.
Something.
Sam says cook whatever you want.